Fox Sports News on Channel 513. It's on all the time.
Melbourne Victory have earned the right to host the A-League Grand Final after beating Sydney FC 3-2 on aggregate in the major semi-finals.
Yeah, just weeks after both appeared likely to miss the rest of the season through injury, Robbie Cruz and Archie Thompson scored the key goals for Melbourne as it finished 2-2 after extra time in surely what is the greatest final in A-League history.
Trailing 2-1 from the first leg, Sydney FC knew that a 1-0 result would be enough to host the grand final, and they nearly had that scoreline inside 2 minutes.
They have to free header, it's off the woodwork, and away to safety by Adrian Leia.
Alex Brosk with the header, while Tommy Pondylak was somewhat fortunate to clear effectively with his right elbow. There were cries for a penalty at the other end too, but while Bjorn got away with that, Sebastian Ryle was punished for being too right-footed as Nick Ward set up Robbie Cruz for the ultimate redemption at the venue where his season looked to have ended last month.
That's a good effort. Oh, it's a stunning goal from Robbie Cruz. What an incredible strike. And Robbie Cruz, who left the field on a stretcher on Valentine's Day, makes his mark in the second leg of the major semi-final. What a goal!
Dutch scouts already have a high opinion of Cruz, and perhaps Pim Verbeek concurred with the striker's neat pass to Carlos Hernandez, very nearly allowing the Costa Rican to make it 2-0. But then the hosts found their groove.
Lovely 1-2, Bridge in behind, Mark Bridge! Oh, it's into the side netting and it's a goal kick too.
Mark Bridge should have turned the 1-2 into a 1-1 scoreline, but all was forgotten the next time they entered the box.
Ross peels away, beautiful control. Down he goes, and Strebre Dolowski points to the penalty spot.
What looked soft on first inspection was perfectly justified.
And there's an elbow in the back, and you can't complain.
Carol Cassell made no mistake.
Carol Cassell scores, and scoring against Melbourne. It's becoming habit-forming for the Slovakian. 1-1.
Ernie Merrick still wanted to talk it over with the officials, but it got worse for Melbourne's coach 8 minutes into the second half.
Back for Bridge, takes a touch, Bridge goes for goal! Mark Bridge scores for Sydney! 2-1 on the day, and it's all tied up on aggregate. Super goal by the Sky Blues.
Archie Thompson replaced Cruz and should have had a one-on-one opportunity, but for the umpteenth time this season, he was incorrectly ruled offside. Moments later, he was involved in brilliant build-up, which should have been rewarded.
This is super play by Melbourne, and only the finish missing from Grant Brebner.
And then, in the 87th minute, a grand final spot was on the Socceroos' boot.
Here is Archie Thompson. Oh, what a save from Bolton. That is top draw.
So extra time was required, and Clint Bolton seemed destined to extend it to a penalty shootout as well.
Incredible save, Hernandez, Bolton, a double block. He is the hero for Sydney FC tonight.
But then his teammates went to sleep.
Now free kick's taken quickly, and Archie Thompson has buried it. And is that the goal that sends Melbourne Victory into the grand final at Sydney's expense?
The offside flag rightly staying down this time as wily veterans Muscat and Thompson combined to ensure Melbourne host the decider for the third time in 4 years. Brenton Speed, Fox Sports News.
Had a few one-on-ones there. We could have killed a game off a lot earlier than that, but you know, me and Muzzy have been trying that trick for years and years, and we've got a couple of goals from it, and what an important one this was, and what a ball, Muzzy. I was sort of only expecting to play 30 minutes, so I ended up playing an hour, and it pulled up okay, a little bit sore, but you know, the medical staff's been fabulous at Melbourne Victory, so I'm like obviously got 1 day left, and then we're back to Asian Champions League, so hopefully I'll just rest up and I'll pull up all right for that.
But it's just testimony to the battles we've had against Sydney. It went right to the wire, and you know, I'm so grateful because we give them fans behind us a home grand final, and that's what it was about today.
Thought we played pretty well tonight. We created a few chances. We got on top of them. We just switched off on the quick free kick. We have to be aware of those quick free kicks because Melbourne like to take them. They let us know before the game that they like to take them, so it's disappointing that we lost that way. Clint was brilliant. He's been brilliant all year for us, and you know, tonight was no different. We had to open up a bit because we were trying to win the game, and so we're leaving gaps at the back. And full credit to Clint. He kept us in it most of the night, and just disappointing that they had to score that one at the end.